Hi, good morning. This is Caesar with RCL Mechanical. I'm going to be your service expert for today, and I was actually just calling to let you know that I'm approximately 25 minutes away and just wanted to make sure that was still okay with you today.
Yes, absolutely. I'm waiting for you.
All right, perfect. And just as an understanding, we're coming by today for a no heat.
That is correct.
All right, perfect. And then just any preference on parking location when I do arrive?
We have a pretty big driveway. You can park wherever there is space.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. So aside from that, just as a company courtesy, is there anything I can grab you? A coffee, Gatorade, water, anything of the sort?
I would love a small hot black coffee if it's no trouble.
Yeah, no problem at all. Dunkin', Starbucks?
I'll take Dunkin'.
Perfect. All right, sounds good. So I'll see you in about 25 minutes.
Wonderful. We'll be waiting for you.
So I put my hands up to play my song and it'll be okay. I'm in my head like yeah, moving my hips like yeah. Hey, good morning. Caesar with RCL Mechanical. This is my card, just so you got it. I'm your service expert for today.
Thank you, Caesar.
Got you your coffee. It's a little hot. Just be
Wonderful.
careful.
Thank you, Caesar.
So I got it some booties, just to keep everything nice and clean for you. So you got beautiful floors. I don't want to damage them.
All right.
I'm just going to set this down. A couple of these. Please excuse me. Alrighty. So what seems to be the issue? What's going on?
So we haven't had heat in a couple of days.
Okay. Do you have a boiler or is it forced hot air?
It's a furnace. I
Furnace.
believe?
Yeah, absolutely. So forced hot air. Absolutely. But other than that, is there any other issues? Cooling, plumbing, drainage, any leaks that you might notice? Any electrical issues?
No, the AC is working. I haven't noticed any puddles or anything, so I think it's just...
Okay, beauty. Yeah, I was gonna say the house looks fairly new. Is that accurate?
Yeah, about 5 years ago.
Oh, nice. Okay, so when was the last time this unit got maintenance?
I believe it's been 3 years.
3 years for maintenance. Okay, that's definitely on the long side. You want to be taking care of that every year or so. Aside from that, how about filters? When are you replacing your filters?
I want to say every year, maybe, more or less. That's
Okay.
my husband takes care of that, so.
All right. Okay. So if he's doing it every year, have him do it 3 times a year.
Okay.
Every 3-4 months or so. All right. Just because I see you have a puppy and a newborn, we want to make sure the air quality is nice.
Understood.
So yeah, let's start upstairs. Then we'll kind of work our way out. If you want to show me up, then that'd be perfect. It's gonna roughly take 10 minutes, not even.
Wonderful.
All right.
So it's right up here in the attic.
Okay, perfect. Oh, nice hallway access here. Beautiful. So I'm just gonna set this down nice and careful. Alrighty. And let's take a look. See, how often you heading up here?
I don't go up there a lot.
Not
Maybe
much?
for the Christmas decorations and that's it.
Gotcha. You having little Charlie go up there?
No.
Sorry about the little bit of a mess there. I'm gonna make sure I vacuum that up for you. Don't even worry about it. So I'm gonna head up. You don't have to come with me. I'm gonna take roughly 10 minutes.
Okay.
Head back down and I'm gonna let you know what I find. Alrighty?
Can I get you anything to drink, coffee or water or anything?
No, that's perfectly fine. I have a gallon. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate it. Nice. Gas coming in from the basement. Exhaust intake. And a 4 flash there. Oh boy. I wish you weren't a liar. That's
Oh my goodness.
pretty caked up there.
Oh
So,
yeah,
look, you even got a
bugs.
little bug in there.
Ooh.
Yeah. Essentially, this is the old one you had up there, okay? So obviously you can see very, very dark. You got a couple bugs in there. This is what one should look like. So if your husband is taking care of it, have him lean towards the 3-4 month side.
Okay.
This is very, very accumulated. You want this to be fairly
Okay,
clear.
sounds good.
When you're replacing them, it's only gonna be right around grayish, not towards that dark.
Yeah, we don't want to
right?
breathe that in.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
High quality filter. Goes right there. All right, dandy. Perfect. Alrighty, we ready to head downstairs?
All right, let's go downstairs. There you go. Follow me. So we got a tankless water heater over here, in case you need to check that. And then,
Gotcha.
The other unit is right over here.
So you're getting that maintenance too then? That's gonna have sediment built up and calcification in the heat exchanger. So essentially we put a decalcification liquid mixed with water and we just cycle it through for about 45 minutes to an hour. It's perfectly safe, but at least that way you're getting all that nasty stuff out. Heating clean water is a lot easier than heating dirty water.
Gotcha.
So it's just gonna make the system a lot more efficient. You wanna make sure you're doing that every year or so, okay?
Perfect.
And that's also gonna extend the life expectancy of that unit.
Oh, that's good to know.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. You have enough room in there?
Oh yeah, plenty.
Okay, perfect.
You should see what the spaces I have to crawl into. I'm a pretty thin guy for a reason. Alrighty, so you got a nice clip here. Let's check out what this one looks like here. Alrighty.
All right, yeah, that's pretty dirty as well.
Yeah, we don't want that, okay? No. Just for air loss reasons, I want to just put some metal tape on there, just so that way we're covering those filters up and we're losing less air on the return side there, all right? So that's gonna help blow out a lot better too. So really quick, I just wanted to mention to you, as hard as it is to see, you got corrosion on those clamps.
Already?
Okay, yeah, already. So let's get these replaced for you, okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna leave you an estimate for it.
Okay.
Everything that we give you estimates for, we actually send to your email, all right? So I'm gonna double check that we have a good email for you on file.
All right.
But I definitely want to get these replaced. So this is your water main. Your
that's a water. Oh, okay,
absolutely. So this is going to be your primary shut off. If you ever have any issues, any emergencies where the water is just non-stop coming through anywhere, this is going to be your best friend.
Oh, okay.
You're going to run down and this is going to pull it right up. Alrighty. So that's going to cut the water off and it's going to obviously stop the leak from flowing.
Okay.
If it's something hot side accumulation, then we're going to go on this side and we're going to go over to your tankless. Just a side note here.
Yeah, that's good to know.
If it's something just hot side, this right side is going to be your cold, all right?
Okay.
In which you can shut this valve off. And there's no more water going through the heater, okay? So you could still use your cold water. You can use your toilets, your shower, as much as you would hate a cold shower. Yeah. But just in the meantime, while we're on our way over, you can shut off the heater.
Perfect.
Okay? Light turned off behind me?
Sure, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
I'll close this right up. Just really quick, I want to run out and grab my tablet. While I do that, I'm also going to grab a little brochure for the THCC. That's just our Total Home Care Club and pretty much just complete peace of mind for your home. I know it's fairly new, but the last thing we want is a leak, some corrosion, bite you in the butt, and now we're going to be running back and we got to tear down walls on a 5-year-old house, you know? So let's get you the peace of mind. Let's get you your maintenance taken care of. And then, like I said, you're gonna get a free filter for your units there. And if you want to add your water heater,
yes, absolutely,
it's only $1.49.
Oh, there you go.
So on a side note, all of our THCC members get a 10% discount.
Oh, that's wonderful.
For any future work you do with us. It does go up to $500, but
a little bit of money here and there saving, that makes a big difference.
And let's say worst case scenario, that unit does go. Not only are you gonna have a magnetized $100 off any install, so we also give you that, but you're gonna get that 10% off of that install. So realistically, it almost covers the entire THCC alone, okay? Aside from that, we have a 50-point checklist pretty much. And everything's gonna get a great final port rating. Mostly great, definitely, but a couple things like those clamps down there that we're gonna mark on the pour side and say, within the next year or so, let's get this repaired because I don't want it to be an issue for you.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
you don't want it to be an issue for you, right?
Sounds good.
The dispatching that you paid for me to arrive today is gonna be free for the future if you're a member with us. Oh, really? Absolutely. Wow. And then that emergency service fee, so it was typically $200, it's knocked down to $99.
Oh, okay, so another saving right there.
And then you get $99. So that's another point in which it's almost just paying for itself.
Yes,
all right?
absolutely.
So let me grab you that, and then is it okay if we sit down?
Yeah, let's sit right here.
All right, perfect. All right, so give me 5 minutes. We'll reconvene.
Perfect.
All right. Alrighty.
Let's sit right over here.
Perfect. Alrighty, so good news. There was nothing crazy, okay? So your units look pretty good. I do still want to offer you the THCC, of course, just so that way in the future we're still taking care of those units.
Yeah.
So I wanted to give you this brochure, and this is something I can leave you with, all right? And it's gonna have all your benefits here in the center. And just in case it's a little too cluttered and just overwhelming, what I can do is I'm gonna send you this right to your email here. And what this does is when you click into it, it's gonna have all the big details of the THCC right out in plain.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna make sure I send that to you. And then if you do wanna go with it, then we can, of course, once you get a signature on there, we're gonna come back, we're gonna give you this big pamphlet here, and this is what I wanted to show you.
Okay.
So this, like I said, is kind of like the whole primary portion of the THCC.
Okay.
Because of course, what's Total Home Care Club if we're not taking a total look at the home?
Absolutely.
So this is our checklist here. As you can see, very, very detailed, very in-depth. Everything gets a great fine and pour. We have options for 2 bathrooms, 1 half bath, a laundry room, kitchen, sub pump, which I saw downstairs, your water heater there, water conditioning. So if you had anything like a water softener or anything of that sort, we can of course take a look. If you had concerns that you needed a water softener, we're more than happy to test that drinking water for you.
Oh, okay.
Already, so it's approximately a 2-week process. They get back to us and we let you know what filter is gonna get rid of all the minerals and accumulation that is gonna get your pH proper, okay? We're gonna take a look at your main water service, which we just did look at. I warned you about those little clamps, so let's take care of those. And
Absolutely.
actually, on a side note here, while you get those clamps done, if you did go with the membership here, we have a nice little magnet, which I can stick on your fridge.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and what this has is $50 off any service. So you're gonna be able to use that for those clamps.
Okay.
And then you have an option for $100 off any install. So let's say, knock on marble, that the water heater down there, essentially just say like the integrity just shot, and let's say the heat exchanger like we were talking about just got too much calcification, started leaking, things of that sort. That's a high priority piece in which when it comes to the heat exchanger, you're almost looking at a whole unit.
Okay.
Okay, so when it comes to that, like I said, knock on marble, we'll be able to give you $100 off there.
Okay.
Aside from your full 10% that we give you for being a member in general. Okay?
Oh wow, so there's a lot of savings right there.
Absolutely,
Awesome.
no doubt about it. And back to the AC side, so of course you have 2 condensers, or maybe 1 condenser, 2 units though, in which we have condenser 1, furnace 1, condenser 2, furnace 2. So you have both options there for both of those. So we can go through, we take a temperature differential when we go through and check your AC. During that season, of course, we're in the heating season right now, so we're focusing on the heat, but we're all blowing perfectly fine now.
Wonderful. I'm glad to hear that.
In which, once springtime rolls around, we're going to pre-schedule you for an AC maintenance. And when I do that, I'm gonna get a temperature differential of approximately 16 to 20 degrees, just to make sure that the refrigerant level's A-okay in there. Alrighty? That's good there. Anything on the pour side, like I mentioned, is gonna get sent to your email, so that way we can take care of for you.
All right.
Okay. With that, is this something you're interested in?
Yeah, absolutely. I would. Let's sign us up. We're gonna put all the units on there, and
All of them?
so let's do the 3 units, and I think that will take care. That will give me a peace of mind. So
Yeah, no doubt. So that's literally what it's for.
Yeah.
So we want to just make sure we're taking care of you, we're taking care of the home. Everything is essentially up to par. All right.
absolutely.
Because I don't know about you, but me personally, I am very, very quality oriented, and I like to ensure everything is up to my standards. If they're up to my standards, I promise you're in good standing.
Oh, wonderful.
Alrighty, perfect. So aside from the THCC here, so I'm also going to go in here. We're gonna add the estimate for the 2 copper clamps down there, all right? Because we don't want that to go ahead and affect the rest of your water main. If it goes at the water main and before the ball valve, because there was a clamp under it, that's not gonna stop until you have the city turn it off.
Oh.
Or if that ball valve works for the city, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we don't want to get to that point. We want to have your ball valve fully functional. That way everything's taken care
That's
of with
probably
us.
the cheaper option than to wait something.
Cheapest and fastest, because now you're not waiting for the city to come out either.
Gotcha.
Okay, so let's handle that. We're gonna do copper clips. All right, so we could do a piping repair here of 1/2 inch to 3/4, comes out to $382. But since you're signing up for the membership, we have the other $300 there, but I'm able to give you your discount for the THCC with 10% here, which already saves you $40. And from what I understood, you're a first-time customer with us?
Yes, yes, I am.
So I'm even gonna give you an option here. If you let me put a yard sign out in the front, it's just a standard RCL yard sign, and it's completely optional. So as soon as you're ready to let it go, you call us and I'll come and pick it up for you.
Okay, perfect.
But I'll give you $50 off. Just tell me where
Sounds
to put
great
it.
to me.
You
Yes,
wanna do
sign
that?
me up. Absolutely.
Perfect. Let's get that done for you too then. So we'll go into plumbing discounts here. Go $50 off. So now $50 off with the 33. You come out to a total of just under $600, $599.27, including your THCC there and your repair.
Oh, that includes everything?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So if we go over here, is that something you want to go through with today?
Yes, then let's get it done.
Perfect. So I'm going to present this here to you. All right. We're going to view this estimate. Scroll all the way to the bottom just so you can see all your discounts and what's included. And this is going to be agreement to the price, pretty much allowing you to get started on the work here. Okay.
Sounds good.
Beauty. We're going to hit sign and accept in that top right corner. I have the stuff to do the work. I'm going to apply that. I'm going to keep these items, and if you don't mind giving me another signature here, this is just actually going to let me start pretty much understanding the payments due upon receipt here.
Sounds good.
Perfect. This is going to be handled later. It's pretty much a satisfaction guarantee. So we won't make any moves without understanding and knowing that you're completely satisfied.
Gotcha.
So on a side note, let's say you had some other issues. I'm going to make sure that I take a look at those issues and things of that sort before I head out. Okay. All right. But aside from that, is there anything else I can take a look at for you today?
No, I think we got it all covered. So we're nice and toasty again at the home. So heat is working and.
All right, perfect. So. We can get this magnet on the refrigerator for you. Let's go hang this unit right down by the unit, and so my technician can find it later on there when he arrives for the maintenance.
All right.
So the sticker is just for in the case of an emergency. If this furnace was to go out, of course, the standard thing is to go look at it. What's going on and why are we not working? Your homeowner is going to look at this and try to point out the first number that she sees on it, or he, in which you guys aren't questioning who to call there. Alrighty, so we like our sticker to be level, straight, and one of the first things you see. And then being a THCC member, and usually the gas pipe's fairly rigid, doesn't get hot or cold. Make sure we get a photo of this on the actual unit here, just like that. Ready? Stick right here. Alright, so I'm gonna leave that with you.
Perfect, thank you.
And other than that, I'm all set for today, okay?
All right.
And so if you have any questions, comments, concerns, of course, always feel free to reach out. You're now a member, abuse it if you have to, okay?
Thank you.
In which, other than that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.
You too, thank you, Caesar. It was a pleasure meeting you.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey Nicole, just calling to let you know. So Jenna is absolutely all set. She ended up signing up for the THCC. We're going to schedule her approximately 6 months from today. So if it could be right around March 13th here, that would be perfect. She said she's gonna be available roughly 12 to 4. And other than that, she's all set. Everything looked great. Heat's up and running and she's absolutely satisfied. Yep, all pictures uploaded, payment collected, absolutely. Signatures, definitely. No doubt. Alrighty, head into the next one. Thank you.